Nick Hajazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself, El Jefecito. Let's get down to business, people. Feeling tired today, didn't want to come, wasn't in the mood for it, but who cares? You've got to bring that out of you. You've got to get to the gym and show up and put that work in, no matter how you feel. Late night work at the yard, in the sewers, in the dungeon, in the temple, getting better. On my road to achieving Natty greatness, fulfilling my Natty potential. There is no greater shame on this earth than a man that does not fulfill his Natty potential. His God-given gifts, fulfill your Natty potential and become one with the iron. All right, let's get started. Let's get cracking. Let's get crack-a-lacking. So, chest day, of course. Let's get to work, people. Starting with incline dumbbells. Before we get into the first working set, gentlemen, join my online community, the Mendes Cartel. You'll have full access to all of my training and nutrition programs this winter arc, including my latest program and best program yet, my advanced cutting guide, where I show you how I went from 240 peak bulk down to 185 lean and aesthetic in just 22 weeks. You'll also have 24/7 support from me in there via Zoom calls, the community feed, and private message. And if you want to go an even further step than just being in my online community and you actually want full-on one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram link in the description and DM me the word cartel. And lastly, chaps, Natty Republic merch is coming soon. All right, first set. Let's get into it. Let's get down to business. Let's get to work. Let's lock in. Hyper focus. Hyper focus. Hyper focus. All right, as I always do, my top set, my phone ran out of storage. This is a very, very common occurrence. So I did my top set, got 3 reps, moved pretty nice. My phone ran out of storage, and it's a lack of discipline. Me not clearing my storage is just a lack of discipline. It's pure and utter laziness. So I'm gonna punish myself by doing 9 sets on incline dumbbells instead of 6. Hyper focus, let's lock in. I'm gonna say hyper focus again. Let's lock in now. Whatever's there, take it. If you're tired, you're sick, your missus is on your case, you had a bad day at work, whatever's going on in your life, get in here and put that work in. There's no excuse. Show up. Hard work, greatness, dedication, consistency does not care about how you feel. It does not care about your emotions. Show up and put that work in. So I'm going to punish myself for my storage running out. Going to do 9 sets. Second top set, going to do 3 sets on incline dumbbells on the 52.5 kilo dumbbells. These are the 52.5s. Got 3 reps. Match my reps from last week, which is the main goal on the cut, strength retention, just match my reps from last week. Losing a bit of strength is inevitable, it's gonna happen. My ultimate goal is just to stay as strong as possible, strength retention. So, got 3 reps on the 52.5 kilo dumbbells, which matched last week, and they moved pretty nice. Gonna do another set of 3. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 3. 3 top sets, 3 mid back offs, and 3 burnout sets. 9 sets. I'm gonna go to a sick dark place and a drop set too on the 9th set. Oof. Let me put the mic here. I don't want it to get in the way. Another 3-piece, and actually moved better than my first set, so I'm happy that I'll take that. I will punish myself with crazy volume. These small things, forgetting your car keys, losing your wallet, losing your phone. You've got to discipline yourself when you make silly mistakes like that. You've got to be a man. So 9 sets, do 3 more sets than I otherwise would have done. Punishment. All right, back off sets. So this is my 5th set that I'm about to do. Okay, my 5th set. My 4th set, which was my first mid back off, I only got 4 reps, so I was so cooked from doing 3 sets of 3 on the top sets, doing 3 top sets, that I was a little cooked, but I'm going to stick with the same weight. Something I'm really focusing on doing is tilting my hands inwards when I try and activate a bit more chest instead of flaring them out a lot more like I normally do sometimes, which hits more the front delt. So I'm trying to really bring those elbows in, and because of that, trying to improve my form and also slow down the tempo, I can't do as much weight. So you'll find, guys, if you really try and improve the form and really try and maximize your form, the amount of weight you can do will go down drastically. Drastically. If you actually have perfect form, it's a lot harder to lift heavy. But it's way better to have perfect form, because it's not about how much weight you lift, it's about the stimulus being enacted on the muscle. It's about the stimulus that the muscle's facing. Is the muscle actually being worked? And the better your form, the more muscle you're going to grow. It's that simple. So, a lot harder doing it with that form, but a lot more muscle activation. I can't feel my front delts come in at all, really. It's just 100% on the chest when I tilt my hands in even more so. All right, set number 8. Let's go, number 8. Doing a ton of volume here, but really working on tilting my hands inward and maximizing range of motion, not bouncing the dumbbells. When you improve your form, you'll be shocked by how drastically, how much you have to go down in weight. You'll be shocked by how much you have to reduce the weight by. It's drastic. But would you rather have good form and do less weight, but show off less, than do more weight, show off more, but not build as much muscle? What would you rather do? Would you rather be all ego and not improve as much, or less ego and improve? It's up to you. All right, set number 8, let's go. Got 7 reps on set 7, only 6 on that set. Right, now I'm going to do a little drop set. Final set, set 9, do a drop set there as well, but I won't film that because I filmed too many sets. 9 sets of incline bench complete. 9 sets, my chest is cooked. I mean, absolutely fried. 3 sets on the 52.5 kilo dumbbells, 3 sets on the 47.5 kilo dumbbells, 3 sets on the 42.5 kilo dumbbells, with a drop set on the final set. So my chest is cooked. I've done my first set of incline bench. I'm actually surprised. Even after doing 9 sets of incline dumbbells, I still managed to match my top set on incline bench from last week, even being more fatigued. I got 4 reps. Tough 4 reps, but I got 4 reps. So I'm gonna do 2 sets on 100 kilo, then go down to 80 for a burnout set, a back off, as well as a drop set on that set too. So let's go. I'm so locked in this cut, guys. I'm so locked in. I'm gonna get the leanest and most shredded I've ever been. I've got enough muscle at my height. Like, aesthetic-wise, I don't need to add more muscle tissue at my height. Like, I'm short, I'm a little midget. I don't need to be adding more and more muscle tissue and just looking wider and wider at my height. In order for me, I want to be aesthetic. And more muscle doesn't necessarily mean you're more aesthetic. So for me now, it's just about getting as lean as possible and shredded. I have the muscle. I've done so many bulks. I've done that hard work in terms of bulks. Now it's just about getting lean and diced and staying there and keeping that art piece. I want to get this cut, I get more shredded than I've ever been. All right, let's lock in. come on, come on. All right, third and final set on incline bench. Going down to 80 kilo, but gonna do a drop set here. To failure on 80 kilo, max reps, then straight into 60 kilo to failure. Let's go. All right. Take the plates off. All right, straight in, straight in. Two failure, two failure. All right, I'm doing a cheeky bit of flat press work, just a tiny bit of flat press work. I do a little bit of flat work. Always prioritize incline for the upper chest, but a little bit of flat work just for a bit, just to make sure I'm working the lower chest a bit. But remember, with incline movements, the lower chest is still working as a secondary muscle. But I don't want to completely neglect direct lower chest work. So doing a tiny bit, 3 sets here of flat DB press. First set, I got 4. All right, this is set 5 on dumbbells. I'm sick in the head, working my way down. Did top sets, mid-back offs, now I'm doing a burnout set. I'm nuts in the head. I am nuts in the head. 5 sets. All right, lads, just doing a quick bit of posing. Very good lighting over here. Doing a quick bit of posing before I finish with cable flies. Let's see how the art piece, let's see how the physique's looking. All right, chaps, that's how the physique's looking. Getting leaner by the day. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I just got to keep working. I find myself stuttering all the time. I think I've got brain damage of some sort. I can barely string a sentence together. It is very tough to film every exercise and every set in it during an entire workout. Because a lot of the time, I said this before, I just want to focus on doing the work. And then having to film in between sets and talk and actually get words out sometimes can be tough. So apologies for the stuttering. I'm an animal, man. I'm a dog. I'm crazy. I'm nuts in the head. Let's keep working. Let's keep working, baby. Woo! I'm jacked. I'm jacked to the tits. I'm constantly teetering on the verge of mental collapse. That's the kind of place I live in mentally. I'm just on the verge. I'm a little crazy in the head. I don't make sense a lot of the time. But I'm an animal, and I've got an animalistic work ethic. All right, let's put that work in. Final exercise. Hunched over cable flies, 4th set, probably gonna do 5 sets here. This workout's been nearly 30 sets, damn near 30 sets. Bloody long one. I always come in with the idea that I'm not gonna do that much volume, and then I do 30 sets. I'm nuts in the head. All right, hunched over cable flies with the fat grips, set 4. Really focusing on squeezing and contracting and opening up the chest here. Chest parallel with the floor. Oh, I'm cooked. I've done an absolutely disgusting amount of volume this session. I'm cooked. I haven't got much to say, boys, to end off this video besides I'm crazy. I'm a little... Hopefully you understood a few things from this video. You got some value out of it. I'm nuts in the head, boys. I'm crazy, but remember, genius and madness are next door neighbors. Always remember that. Nick Kajazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, join the Mendes Cartel, link in the description. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram and DM me the word cartel. Natty Republic merch is coming soon, chaps. And as always, long live King Charles III, and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.